Hello and welcome to Teaching Math. Today we're going to focus on multi-step equations that students get wrong. So what are the steps to solve multi-step equations? We'll first simplify, move the variable, move the constant, and then divide. Let's get started with our first examples. Let me show you what I mean. So again, we're starting with simplifying the equation. So we're going to combine like terms. 12x and 2x are like terms. So 12x plus 2x equals 14x. Plus 4 equals 39. Now we're going to move the constant to the other side because the variable is already on one side. So let's subtract 4 from both sides. All right, bring down the 14x. 39 minus 4 is 35. Now here you may think, okay, I think I got it wrong, but you didn't. Just go ahead and divide. We're still looking for x, and x doesn't have to be a whole number. So divide by 14. All right, so let's go ahead and simplify 35 over 14. Now you can use a calculator to actually divide and find the number with a decimal, or you can simplify. Now we know that 35 can be divided by 7 as well as 14. So our x will be 5 over 2 because 35 divided by 7 equals 5. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. So we simplified the fraction. All right, our second example, we're going to simplify by distribution. So we're going to multiply negative 3 by 3 and negative 3 by g. So that will be negative 9 minus 3g. And then 4 is multiplied by g and negative 6. So it's going to be 4g minus 24 equals negative 4. We're going to continue on simplifying by combining like terms. So negative 9 and negative 24 will equal 33. And then negative 3g plus 4g will equal g. Now, since our variable is already on one side, we're going to move the constant. So our answer will be 29. So in this example, we have kind of a division and we have kind of a fraction in here. So what do? Well, we first multiply both sides by 5. That will cancel each other out. So we'll have x plus 6 equals 10. I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. And so x equals 4. All right, so there's different ways you can do this. I want to move the constant to the other side to make it easier for me. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides and then rewrite everything for now. Okay, so now I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 2, basically trying to get rid of the fraction. Okay, those two will cancel each other out. So now we're going to have 5n minus 8 equals negative 14. Okay, from here we're going to move the constant. We're going to bring down the 5n. 14 minus 8 equals 6. And it will be negative 6. Now we're going to divide both sides by 5. So our answer is n equals negative 6 over 5. Here's another example. Before I simplify, I want to do what's inside the parentheses. Since 5 minus 3 is possible to do, I'm going to do that first. So 2x, what is 5 minus 3? That will be 2. Minus 3x equals 5. So you have to really pay attention. You could have multiplied 2x by 5 and 2x by negative 3. It would have been the same answer. But this will be the easier since order of operation tells us you have to do the parentheses first. Okay, so let's go ahead and multiply 4x minus 3x equals 5. And then 1x or just x equals 5. So then x equals 5. All right, this is our last example. Let's combine like terms by simplifying our equation. So we're going to combine 6y and negative 10y. So that will be negative 4y equals 16 minus 8y. As you can see, we have variables on both sides. So let's go ahead and add 8y to both sides, removing the variable. And so we'll have 8 plus 4y equals 16. And now we can move the constant to the other side by subtraction. So we have 4y equals 8. We're going to divide by 4, and then y equals 2. All right, thank you for watching. Again, to do multi-step equations, you have to always simplify, and that could be combining like terms or distribution. You're going to move the variable if there's two variables on both sides, and then move the constant and then divide to solve. As a bonus, I want you to take a look at this example and do error analysis. This is absolutely incorrect. I want you to figure out what is incorrect and leave it in the comments. As usual, thank you for watching, and remember, learning math takes patience, practice, and perseverance. See you on the next one.